Hi, I am here to show you how to format a document following MLA guidelines. So for this week, you are to write a paragraph and you need to format your document following MLA guidelines. These are the instructions for your assignment and they are posted in this week's module. Please make sure that you read them carefully before you start writing. If you scroll down, you'll see that I break down how to format a document following MLA. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you double space your document, even before you do that, even before you start typing. Make sure that you are using Times New Roman size 12. Make sure that your margins are 1 inch all around. Justify your document only to the left margin. Make sure your document has a running header with your last name and the page number, and the running header should show up on the upper right-hand corner of every page. Make sure that your document has a heading and that it follows this order as well. It needs to have your name and your last name, your professor's name, the course and course number, and the date when you turn in your assignment in this order, all right? Make sure that you always provide a title to your document. And if you need to provide a works cited list because you've done research, then the last step includes putting together the works cited page. All right, so let me show you how to format a document following MLA. All right, so you start with your blank page. And the first thing we need to do is to make sure that the document is double spaced and that you are using Times New Roman size 12. All right, so to do that, let's do the font. So we change it to Times New Roman size 12. And then we go to paragraph and we make sure that the document is double spaced. And then we click OK. And then after that, we make sure that the margins are 1 inch all around. So we go to page layout and then we go to margins and we choose normal. 1 inch, as you see over here, 1 inch all around. Okay, we're done with that. Good. The next thing is to insert the running header. In order to do that, we go to Insert, and then we go to Header, and we choose a layout that allows us to have our last name and the page number. So I think that a good one, at least in my program, would be this one. It's called Ion Light. So I click on that. All right, and this is what I see. But I need to have my last name before the page number. So I just click and insert my last name. Boom, that's it. Before we move on, let's make sure that this is Times New Roman size 12, which is what I'm doing over here, making sure it's Times New Roman size 12, and that it's in black ink. There we go, and there we have it. All right, to get out of here, I just press the escape or ESC key. Oops, there we go. All right, next thing I want to do is the heading. Okay, so what information do we need in the heading? The first thing you need is your name and your last name. So let's suppose that my name is, I'm actually going to change this, but I don't want to confuse you guys. I don't want to confuse you guys, right? So let's pretend my name is Jane Smith. Okay, that's going to be less confusing. So the student's name is Jane Smith. And then the professor's name, there we go, that would be my last name. And then what else? The course and course number. If you're taking Comp 1, it's 1101. If you're taking Comp 2, 11 Comp 2. You can include the CRN if you want, up to you. Whatever the CRN is, 20452, 20631, whatever your section. If you want to include it there, you can. So I'm just going to go ahead and include my CRN. Let's pretend it's 20452. Okay. And then the date. So there is a specific way of writing down the date, and that is day, month, January, and year. Okay, good. All right. So this is how your document should look. You should have a running heading, running header with your last name and the page number. And then in the heading, your name and last name, the professor's name, the course number. You can write the CRN if you want to, and the date written in this format, the number of the day, and then month, and then the year. And then you press enter just once, and then you go to layout, and pardon me, it's not layout. You go to home, and you center your cursor like that, and you provide your title a document. You provide your document with a title. This is just assignment, writing. What do I do? Assignment. Go. Writing a unified, coherent, and well-developed paragraph. All right, that's the title of my assignment. And then you press enter just once, and you go back to your left margin like this. Go to home, align left, and you start typing. Remember always to indent your paragraph, and to do that, you press the tab key like I just did. And then you start typing your paragraph here, etc., etc., etc. When you're done, it's telling me I can include a hyphen. So if you want to include a hyphen, you can do that. Your paragraph or your document should look like this, right? So last name of the student and page number on the upper right-hand corner, name of the student and their last name, name of the professor, the class, and the date. You press enter just once and center your cursor and provide a title for the document. And then you press enter just once and go back to the left margin, press the tab key, and then start typing your paragraph, and your paragraph should look something like this. Notice over here that it's indented, right? This is a paragraph that is not indented, and then you press the tab key, and there it is. So every paragraph should be indented always, and your document should be flush to the left margin, as you see over here, only to the left margin, never to the right margin. So if you see, you can draw an imaginary line, everything's flush to the left margin, but not to the right margin, all right? So make sure that you only flush it to the left. And you keep on writing and typing, and you write your paragraph. Please make sure that it's not more than 1 page long. Mine is a little bit over a page. And you see here that the running header shows up with the last name of the student and the page number. All right, so a 1-page paragraph, 7 sentences at the very least. If you want to write a little bit more, you can. Make sure that it's unified, that it's coherent, and that it's well developed. And before you turn it in, read it over. Make sure that you are proofreading. If there are any typos, fix them. Make sure that the format is correct, the way it should be, following MLA guidelines, as I have just showed you. And make sure to edit your paragraph. Read over your paragraph. Check for fragments, for comma splices, for any fused sentences. Make sure that every sentence begins with a capital letter and that every sentence begins with a period. If you're asking any questions, make sure there is a question mark at the end of your question. Place commas where they should go. Watch out for common errors such as subject-verb agreement, pronoun antecedent errors, etc., etc. All right, so read it before you turn it in. Okay, I am going to be grading your writing. I'm going to be grading grammar. I am going to be grading how you develop your paragraph, how coherent it is, how unified it is. I'm going to look for that topic sentence at the beginning of the paragraph. I'm going to be looking for all of the other sentences and how they connect to that topic sentence and to the main idea of the paragraph. And I'm going to be looking at the development, of course. All right. So it seems like an easy assignment, but there's a lot that goes into it. So please make sure that you are revising your homework before you turn it in. All right. The instructions, as I said, are in this week's module. You have a couple topics here to choose from. Choose the one that you like best and write your paragraph, all right? And I look forward to reading your assignments. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.